Hi guys, today we are heading to SeaWorld Orlando. Now again, this is not meant to be a controversial video, it's not meant to attract any hateful comments or anything like that. It is more to show, obviously when people say Orlando, they normally think Disney, they think Universal. So we're trying to show the different things that you can do. So obviously yesterday we went to the Lakeland Antique Mall. Now with SeaWorld, it does come up as a common question about whether you should go or not. And it's more to show what you can do, and also like when we did the San Diego video, what else there is aside from the orca encounter. And that definitely with Orlando, they are very much trying to go more down the rides route. Now we came 2 years ago and I already know there's at least 2 rides that have opened since that I haven't rode, that Craig hasn't rode, so we're really excited for that. So to say that there's 2 more rides in the space of 2 years that they've got is like pretty good. So you can see that they're trying to, and that's not taking any rides away, that's not replacing any, that is adding to. So you can see that they're trying to add more rides to it. So we're going to show it from that side today and show you what you can do, because obviously a lot of the time when it comes to your tickets, if you're buying them as a bundle, you might want to do Aquatica, which is their equivalent of a water park, which is always a bit quieter, and then you've got Busch Gardens as well, and they do come as a combo ticket, so you know sometimes it's good to check them out. So I hope you will enjoy this video and take it for what it is, just trying to show you a little bit more about what you can do, and how SeaWorld is going more down the educational route of different sea mammals, different sea creatures, and also the different rides that they've got. And like I say, a lot more than San Diego. So this one is the one that I'd say you could probably visit the park and not even really focus on the animals at all. So I hope you enjoy this one. Let's go. We are on the way now. So our tickets came from Attraction Tickets. Now, as I was speaking before, you can get like a combo ticket for all of the theme parks in Orlando that you can mix and match them. So if you go onto there, they can do ones where it's like a combo ticket with Disney, Universal, all of the SeaWorld parks. Sometimes there's ones included, you can throw in like Legoland as well. So definitely check out and make sure you get the one that you want. And there's ones that if you don't need certain ones, then make sure you don't end up paying extra for it. Weirdly, this time round we didn't actually do that. We did them all separately. So we booked them all through Attraction Tickets, but they all had a few different offers on, so we kind of did them separately for that reason, just because there was offers on as we went. So with the SeaWorld one, we've got the 14-day ultimate. Just means that from today we've essentially then got 14 days to use as and when. It works out quite well, especially with we're over here in September and it is known for raining, thunderstorms during the day. It works quite well that if we come today, we're going in quite late. The park opened at 9 today, it shuts at 7. We're going in for about midday, so we're not actually doing a full day. We've got 1 day all day dining with it today, so if we did go again, we haven't got all day dining again, but that's fine. But it means it gives us a little bit of leeway if we want to do anything again, or if we miss out on anything. Last time we came to this park, we did watch the orca show, but it was actually cancelled because the orcas did not want to do anything and they didn't force them. The show just got cancelled. So, and that's one of the things that I think I've mentioned before, the way SeaWorld is changing. So you've got that opportunity as well if that's something you want to do, or if a ride's closed or something like that, especially if you're coming from the UK. And booking 1 day can sometimes be a little bit a bit like if you turn up for one of the theme parks in the UK and it's shut, one of the rides is shut, then it is what it is. So from that point of view, 14-day ticket, and it was a combo for all the SeaWorld parks, which is SeaWorld, Aquatica, and for Busch Gardens. There is an additional one actually, which is with Discovery Cove, but we weren't going to do that. So again, don't pay for what you don't need. And that included free parking at all the parks every time we go, which is perfect because you save about $25-30 a time. And then all day dining in each park once. So today we'll use that. We'll have one for Aquatica if we go, which by the way is a really good water park from the point of view of water rides, but also it is quieter. And then we are heading up to Busch Gardens for 1 day as well, because we're staying in Kissimmee and that's in Tampa. It is a bit of a drive away, so having all day dining for that is definitely worth it. So yeah, looking forward to this. A little bit of an idea into where to get your tickets from. Attraction tickets is just one of them. It's one that I would recommend. You can obviously buy them direct from SeaWorld as well. So they're doing some training with them at the moment. So that is, they have to put their, basically, so it's to touch. So they'll put the target out, and then if they do it, they obviously get positive reinforcement, so it's touch. And then they get some fish. It is a bigger park than San Diego, so I'm a little bit more spread out, so be prepared that you're going to be walking a little bit more. They have got all the stuff out from there for their Howlow Scream. So they've got some of the scare areas and stuff like that. So it's definitely something, we've never done it. Maybe something we might do in the future. So we've just rode Mako, based on the shark. Very... if you've done PortAventura and you've done Shambhala, very similar to that. You've just got one restraint over your lap. So yeah, good one to start with. We are on the dining plan today, so we are going to head and get food next. So over here, same as it is in San Diego, you get an entree with a side or a dessert and a drink every 90 minutes. So we're going to be making use of that today. Okay, so this is from the Dockside Pizza & Co. So on the plan we got pizza. You could also have subs, as I've shown on the menu, which is behind Craig. And then we got the garlic knots, and then we got a drink each. So good start, strong start. Food done. So the awesome thing about this is essentially because we've got the 14-day, we don't have to rush about or try and get everything done. The queues have gone a little bit bigger all of a sudden. We didn't get into the park until about 12:30, 1:45. So we're not kind of trying to rush through everything. It's just see how much we can get through, and then if we want to come back, we want to come back. So yeah. And this park does have a good area, Sesame Street Land, for kids as well, so if you want to bring them. And you can meet some of the characters as well. So Big Bird is Big Bird. So the entrance for Wild Arctic is actually through the gift shop. So you need to come down the side rather than come through the front because they've got the scare zones in.
She's not very good on her feet, is she? From the wild. Oh. They are so You want me to turn the phone round? What, so they can see you? Oh look, Mum!
There is a downstairs viewing area as well, so you can see them on the top, and then you can come down and see them on the bottom as well. This one's just being so naughty. This is the nursery, so they're all younger. And that one's just making a mess absolutely everywhere. So we're now going to go on Manta. Note that this is definitely more intense than the one in San Diego. So just bear that in mind if you're trying to compare the two. I'm not in a good way. I forgot that it did that backward invert, the same as Tatsu, and if anyone's seen that video then they're not in a good way. They're fine behind me, but yeah, I'm trying to keep it together right now. Good ride though. Definitely nothing like Manta at can't think where. Manta at San Diego. Yeah. Okay, so we're obviously doing this. If there's any chance of feeding an animal, we're doing it. Food acquired. Right, try to lose my finger. Yeah, but like up the other way, so like that. So yeah, so it's like, yeah.
Today, we can touch the speakers, we can touch them with a flat ball. We can also as well touch our sharks. We're going to touch the sharks to take 2 pictures of that area. Like they're serving some spaghetti. Please do not feed our sharks.
Yes, and then you put your hand at the bottom. Put your hand underneath. Yeah. Come on then, put your hand in. Come in. Yes.
No, no.
Back to the dolphins. This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying about the conservation that they're doing. It's the world's largest manatee facility, which is just on the back there. So they're doing loads to try and help. So manatee rehabilitation. I don't know if it's picking it up, but there is a manatee down there. And that is with a baby as well. Yeah, that's why they keep getting injured, because they are hit by boats. Boats, boats, boats.
Boats and hoes.
Hi. They can dive for such a long time if they want to. I'm down there. I have no idea what I'm walking into here. Okay, so you can actually see inside the rehab centre as well. So this is all the different types of coral that they've got in here. It says why are coral reefs important. So basically they're providing essential habitats to 25% of all marine life. They produce oxygen and help to reduce CO2 in the atmosphere. So this is part of the rescue centre that you can come into to have a look at all the great work that you're doing to not focus on the orcas. And this is talking to how they will rescue them, triage them, obviously transport and rehab, and then they release them back into the wild. So it's really cool that there's like an underwater viewing platform now. Hi. Anyone that wants to argue with me, but manatees are so cute. Come on. That's so big.
Oh, and I'm a big boy. Big catfish.
Hi. Oh, you're so close. And because Howler Scream's on, they have started some of the festivities early, with some of the characters out. And Bubbles!
I hope it's not too spooky.
Thank you! So a lot of the characters are out. This one's coming for you.
Why? You have AirPods in. I told you to take them off.
I didn't have my AirPods in. I didn't.
Go and have a photo with the scary. I do love this area that they've like made like so like glacial and stuff like that. It's really super cool theming. And they've obviously brought in Penguin Trek as well, which we're going to try and get on. So it kind of fits with the theme. So we are in the Expedition Hub and you have a choice now of like pizza, like stir fry, and then like chicken tenders as well. Craig's back is so wet and that's not from a water ride. So yeah, we're gonna get some more food in the dining plan because our 90 minutes is up, so we can order some more, and we definitely need drinks. So I would take advantage of, even if you don't want to eat, make sure you drink. So that is the chicken tenders meal. It comes like that, that's the meal, and then you can have that as a dessert, or you can have a extra chips, mac and cheese, so there's plenty to choose from, and a drink. We can't give you smell-o-vision, but the smell of fish in here is stronger than San Diego. The Penguin Trek is down at the moment, but we're going to do the Penguin exhibit instead.
That's nippy.
So firstly, it's cold. And how cool is this?
That's an emperor penguin.
We're going round. Come on. Guess the film.
I'm not doing it. No.
You know you want. You know you want. Yeah, you do. You do.
People with cameras just surrounding me.
to get this close.
No, because that would encourage people from putting their hands in front of the penguins.
She basically said, be very careful. They bite you if they especially
Don't eat yellow nose, cheese, and food.
Hi. No? So the boys are going to go on the Kraken. I've had so much food that I do not want to go upside down right now. And we're kind of running out of time. So it's a case of like making sure that we get everything done. Just taking a couple of minutes out from today. Like I say, I haven't gone on the Kraken. I have been on it before, but having had some food and stuff, I don't want to ruin my day, and I was like, I'm gonna let the boys go, have some boys time. So yeah, but what I will say is essentially with SeaWorld, so today we have come on a Sunday. Now normally me and Craig avoid theme parks on a weekend like the plague. However, it's not actually been that bad. If you compare it to like, you know, queues that you're going to see at Universal and you're going to see at Disney, they're not too bad. We queued for Mako for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we queued for Manta for around 5, if that. The Kraken that they've gone on now is supposedly a 25-minute queue. They are just on it now. I just saw Craig's top knot going through it, like you can't see it from here. You'll probably hear Craig. So yeah, with the queues, like I say, we came on a Sunday, we queued for that. I think the Kraken, I've been sat here about 5-10 minutes, not too much at all. So it did say 25-minute wait on the sign outside. What I would say is, with it, there's a couple of rides down today. So what I mentioned before about the whole, you know, rides not being open and having 14 days to come back, that's kind of a saving grace for us because we can come back. We haven't done any of the shows yet. So we have just focused on the roller coasters and eating, which then proves that you can come here and have a good day. We have obviously looked at the animals in the enclosures, but we haven't been to any of the shows at all and still had a really good time. So it just proves you can come here and focus more on the roller coasters. We've got a few more to do if we can get them in. Unfortunately, like I say, Journey to Atlantis is shut right now and it's been shut for most of the day. Penguin Trek is down as well. Which is unfortunate because that's a new one. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can get on the Falls Rapids ride, and then we've got Surfside to do as well. So I think we're going to head that way, or the boys don't know, but we're going to head that way and see what the queues look like versus the app. Have a go with them. Then we're going to have a little bit more food. We've missed one of our 90-minute slots because we're just going to eat one more time. We've already made. It costs 50 quid for the dining plan. If you eat twice, you are over that 50 quid because it's around $18, $19 just for a main. And then you add a drink onto that and stuff, you're definitely into $25, $30. So eat twice, you're done. We're gonna eat one more time, even though we could have ate 2 more times. And then we are gonna probably go and watch the Orca Encounter just to see what it's like. But again, you know, that's not what we've come for, and it proves that's going to be all the way till 6:30. So it proves you can come here and just do the rides, and that's it. Craig's fuming because I get to get my own way now. So we're going to go and blow a load of money on Sea Lions. And the issue is that Alex is as bad as me. There you go. So he's going to end up, and Craig's going to end up just not happy.
I'm not touching birds, I'm scared of birds.
Yeah, Alex is scared of birds. Not penguins, but
I
birds.
don't know what it is yet. Oh no, I do know what it is.
You watch now, it'll be shut and I won't be able to feed them. But yeah, this way you come to this. Is it open? Is it open? Is the hatch open? The hatch is open. You gonna wave? No? So, remember what I said? Always look for the harbour seal.
I mean, it is really close.
Look at the wave.
Told you it waves. It's waving at you, Steph.
Hello, you little fucker. Just chilling?
I'm gonna go.
Just chilling.
Feed me now. What's up, fat boy?
How much did you spend?
$24. Note that as soon as you've got them, they know. These guys know. And watch out for these little shits, because they will steal it out as you're going to throw it. I mean, so this one waves, but they know he does. So they're like blocking him in, because everyone just thinks he's so super cute. Sea Lions fed $50 later, but I have fun with it, so you know, once when we're here, it's fine. So now we're going to head on. We've got 2 rides that we really want to do left. So that is the Surfside and the Falls, which is the Rapids ride. So let's see if we can get on them, because the queues are showing big on the app. So I've been calling it Surfside, but it's actually called Pipeline, a surf coaster. So yeah, this one you do go upside down, but you're also stood up, which this is Craig's favourite type of roller coaster. When we rode there, it was the Riddler, had it standing up.
And she basically...
Pipeline done. Definitely better than the Riddler in Six Flags, because although they're both stand-up roller coasters, the Riddler locks you in whatever position you decide to take on, whether that be standing or squatting. With this one, essentially, it moves up and down as you move, as it goes up and down. So at one point you are like getting hang time, where you get that like your feet come off the floor and stuff, so it feels more like you are surfing. So super cool ride. The queue was showing 45 minutes on the app. It was showing 45 minutes on the queue, 35 minutes on the app, and we queued for about 20-25 minutes. So I think towards the end of the night, I think we said this about Six Flags as well, I think the queues kind of get a little bit skewed on the longer side. So we're now going to try to get on Infinity Falls, and then we're going to get some more food, and then yeah, show to finish. But it's proved so far, like I say, we got here at like 12:30. Park closes at 7, and we haven't done any of the animal shows, but here they do have a lot more animal talks as well, which we spoke about, like trying to do more education. There is a lot of animal talks. There is an animal talk in the rescue centre, there's a dolphin talk, so it's not a show, there's shows as well. There's a sea lion show, a dolphin show, and an orca encounter show, but there is also talks, so talks in the rescue centre. There is a sea lion talk, a dolphin talk, so there's one in Wild Arctic, so there's plenty of like educational stuff now as well, so a lot to do, and you can just avoid the shows completely if you don't want to do them. So we've got the bear flight. It was it should have been like $19. I don't know what these are. There's park hopper, tag and release, G-stroll, and that looks like Pusiqui.
I know exactly what I'm on about. Basically, I asked the guy to just keep it light with the words he used, so I have no idea. That's like it. Doesn't taste that.
It smells like Fanta. That's actually really good, but that makes sense because it's called the Juice Jolt, so it does taste like juice. And shout out to one of the girls at the bar, because I got asked if I had an annual pass. She said no, and she literally just launched her annual pass across the bar to the bartender to get us a discount. So thank you very much, and shout out to her, because that was super kind and super grateful for that. We're hoping to do Infinity Falls as a final ride. Now it's showing 80-minute wait on the app. Now the issue is that the Auckland counts at 6:30. We need to get there to get a seat. So this could go terribly wrong. But again, we've got the opportunity to come back, so we'll see. Me personally, I'd rather do the ride because it's very unique if anyone's done it before. So let's see. Definitely check both, because the app's showing a 100-minute wait, but the outside we've just seen is showing 45. This is not a 100-minute wait, looking at where we are. So we have done the Auckland encounter. This seems to still be open. It is 7 o'clock, but we're gonna come in. No one stops us. No one's stopping us. Little tip, there's nobody in here hardly. Did you hear that? Quiet. Go on out. Like, yeah, you're screwed. Yeah. Maybe a little pajama one?
Yeah, I do a pajama.
Yeah, you can do a pajama. So this is why sometimes sharks get mistaken if they're that far under what they can look like. Obviously, a surfer on a board could look like that. So I've got a bit of a fear of sharks, but obviously that's how many. If anyone's ever had shark fin soup, I don't like it, it's not nice. but that's how many fatalities from all this different stuff. And then per year from sharks, how many people die from shark attacks. So, you know, maybe they are, you know, got a bad rap for not a lot. However, the escalator's not working. Wow. You're big. Oh, okay. I feel like this one's just gonna come with me. Come on then. Wow. So yeah, I would definitely try this when the park is closing, because they haven't shut it off. And yeah. The boys have just left me.
These two.
What, these two?
Step off and continue moving forward.
You know what I mean? Cuddle. Smooth together.
Aw, look at that, that's
Please
cute.
step off and continue moving forward.
And this is why you talk about like the sort of system and how things work in the food chain, and this is why they're so important for like the ecosystem. And obviously shark fin soup is a major issue why they're hunted. It's not nice, guys. It tastes rubbery. It's really just not. You know, it's yeah. And then obviously they're really trying for this sort of stuff. So that's what obviously holds all that water. Is one of them?
Oh yeah.
I'm concerned that they're talking about rain. And it's raining in Florida! Because why not? Doesn't look it, but it is. Oh. It's raining.
Love it. I want to get wet all day.
Yeah, I just wanted to go on one water ride, and Atlantis has been shut all day. And then we did get in the queue for Infinity Falls. It told us 45 minutes when we got in the queue. Turns out the app was right and the board was wrong. When we got out of the board, it's because we ended up leaving the queue, it said 90 minutes. So we haven't actually done a water ride. So instead, careful what you wish for, it's now raining. And we are back in the room. That is SeaWorld all done for today. Now, with today, we got there about 12:30. Just note that with the attraction tickets, you get a voucher and you have to then exchange it for a ticket. So you can either go to the express pickup or the actual kiosk. We didn't know that. Weirdly, it scanned when we got to we went straight to the gate, and then we had to wait in a queue. So just bear that in mind, because that did take up 10-15 minutes of our time. But yeah, we got there at 12:30ish. Did one ride, then went for food. So we were, you've probably seen from the video, it was very chilled. We did most of the rides. The only things we didn't do was Atlantis, because it was closed all day. Penguin Trek, because I think that was closed all day. And then we didn't get Infinity Falls done at the end. We could have done, but one of the Alex who we were with, he wanted to see the orca encounter, and we felt like it was something that he wanted to do. We have never done it at Orlando either, because last time, like I say, they didn't want to play ball and they didn't make them. Then everything's changing, so that kind of took priority. Now, because we've got the 14-day pass, it means that we can go back. I would definitely say that SeaWorld is a one-day park if you were going to go all day. Unless you have got, you're going to spend a lot of the time. If you got there, it's park opened at 9 and it's shut at 7. So everything was pretty much spread out throughout the day. You can really plan in the shows. So we obviously did the orca encounter, but we didn't do the dolphin show, we didn't do the sea lion show. We didn't also go in there for any of the talks that were on. If we'd have been a little bit more organised with that, if it was something that you're interested in as well, then you could have added that into your day. So if you are interested in more of the animal side of it, then essentially you can plan that into your day. If you're not interested in any of the shows, you can still get a full day of roller coasters and food. I would definitely say get the dining plan. That came in on our tickets on a deal, but it's $50 for the day. You obviously get a meal, a side or a dessert and a drink. Definitely worth it. Now, actually, I never got it on video, but the last meal that we had did not need so full, but hey ho. I actually just got a dessert and a drink because I just wanted a drink. But, you know, every time you're having one of those drinks, like, that would have cost me like $4, $5, $6. So it's definitely, you know, worth it. Even if, you know, every 90 minutes you don't want to have some food, just go and get a drink with it. It's totally fine. And I would definitely say, just if you're going to buy one, you could buy one and it would cover two of you anyway, so you don't have to, you know, have one each. I think if we wanted to, me and Craig could have got away with just having one each. Personally, like, the amount we were eating, if you were going for every 90 minutes, probably could have got away with like one between three. So yeah, so definitely a good day. Like I say, you could see that there is a lot more going on in regards to education, and the rehabilitation side. Something going on outside. The rehab centre was really interesting. I've never actually been in there before, so that was really good to see and learn about all the different rehab that they're doing and how, you know, I get it, you know what I mean? There's stuff that, like I've said before, that was done in the past that we're trying to fix now, and you're dealing with the consequences of the past. But for everything else that they're doing, you know, it's all positive in that sense. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Again, it's just to show what else is to do in Orlando, you know, to try and hit all that sort of stuff, as well as we're going to obviously be showing Disney and Universal. So I hope you have enjoyed watching it. I've had a bit of fun making this one today and showing a little bit different of what you can do. And yeah, we will see you in the next one. Bye.